it's a lot easier now that Discord allows us to do video chat and share our screens at the same time.
Okay, that's why. Okay, so that is different then. Okay.
Yeah, that's
good.
new since we played last. Not that we do video chat ever, but it's a little bit more robust.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It
I have to say,
seems to me the resolution wasn't very good for Kevin, though.
Right. Oh, okay. Is it better now?
That's why I've done a very ultra close up.
Let's see.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
somewhere here, I should be streaming.
The resolution's pretty good. The background resolution's pretty sucky anyway.
See it on a screen bigger than my iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. And now into
because you don't have Discord on your PC.
Okay, I just shared the YouTube link in the main D&D. Oh.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
No, you put that in
a
different place.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I need to delete it from here, and then I need to go to D&D, and here is where I will put it. But for some reason, it says I do not have permission to put messages in that channel.
I'll just put it in the general channel then.
I'm just looking at your YouTube stream, so as soon as you connect it there,
you found it then?
I usually just go to YouTube and search your name.
Now, the other day for some reason I was streaming Star Citizen and the broadcast never showed up. So that's why I wanted to make sure I had the link. Okay, so we should have the map here. Do you see it, Kevin?
Not yet, but I seem to recall there was a delay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Long time. Live streaming. It's up.
Did we take an extended rest? I believe we did.
We did. Angelic creatures watched over us while we took an extended rest. Which reminds me.
And yet we could still rest. That's amazing.
Grab something from the other room. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So we're out of milestones now.
Yes.
Yeah. With the whole resting thing.
And something happens that I'm going to narrate to you, but I'm just waiting until Ted gets back so that we're all on the same page here. How you doing, Kevin?
Passing fair.
Did you get any decent rest?
I'm dog sitting, and so yeah, it's questionable rest.
Oh man, dude, that sucks. I can appreciate it. I mean, doing a graveyard
I gotta
job.
yell at the dogs. They're barking at the fan.
Sure.
Okay, got dice and phone and stuff.
I know you guys don't play 5th edition, so you probably haven't checked out D&D Beyond much.
But, yeah, what's going on?
They've started selling digital dice that go on your character sheet.
Whoa!
And the digital dice, they have thematic dice that go with each module they release.
How cool!
Yeah. Something to charge $5 for.
Yeah, no shit. That's fun though. So are they the regular platonic solid shapes, or are they like other customizable shapes, or what?
No, the regular solid shapes you can get for free, but they're animated, and like the Icewind Dale set that is the new module that just came out.
Uh-huh.
It's a source book. so it came out with a dice set also, and it has like blizzard effects on the dice as you roll them and stuff.
That's cool. Does it give you like more of an effect on a 20, or is it just always kind of this frosty thing going on?
The 20 has like a a big a whirlwind or something that happens. I can't remember what it is.
What?
The set. So I just got the freebie potion set for being
that's cool.
a monthly subscriber. So
okay, a potion set. Now is this one that's shaped, where the dice are shaped like potion bottles or something?
yes,
Or?
exactly.
Oh, how cool!
Basically,
That's
it's
fun.
got fluid effects inside of it, and you can see the liquid sloshing around inside the dice.
That's super cool. I love.
Otherwise,
that.
they're shaped the same.
So are you running any? Do you run anything through that, or would you still use Discord?
Yeah.
For
Well, I
game.
use Discord, but each of the players have the character sheet up on their own, and they use
through that. Do they all have their own membership, or did they like log in under?
No, they use mine.
Okay. Do you? How many players can it accommodate at once?
I can't remember, 16 or
But-
something.
Oh, so plenty. In other words, that's awesome. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, once you get past 16, you have to unshare content. So
Wow, that's fair. I mean, you're not going to want to play with that many people anyway. It'd be so slow. That's it.
if you got two different campaigns, you got a DM and
Well,
4 or
that's
5
true.
players. That's
That's-
10 people right there for 2 campaigns.
That's true. Well, that's probably what they're figuring is that, ideal party size is supposedly 5. I don't know if that's still the case with 5th edition. Would you say that's still the case, or is it not as
Yeah.
vital?
That is still the case.
I see. Interesting. So, I really want to play 5th edition. Damn it! I'm worried there's going to be a 6th edition before we get a chance to have a new campaign in 5th.
Hell, there'll be a 6th edition before we have our next one.
Yeah, no shit, right? I know. No, I totally get it. It's a fair statement. I mean, it's been so fucking busy. It's been, I don't know how long it's been, a few months, but it's been
since
a long
July.
time. Yeah, so it's been a long fucking time. Well, fortunately, this is not a constant. I don't do shows constantly. But I've been doing more lately just because there's these 2 different theater companies who are kind of related to each other that have been doing stuff lately. It really sucked though when I put all that energy into that show that was going to happen at the Chocolate Conspiracy that took me out of commission for a while, and then COVID happened and it had to cancel. That was a bummer, but couldn't really do anything about that. Because I hate having to, everybody having to sacrifice and then not see it yield fruit. But obviously nobody in circumstance. But anyway, this show that I'm in is kind of expensive. Sackerson, I don't know how much they charge. It's like $24 or something like that, maybe less. I think there might be a code that can be used to get a half price amount or whatever. But anyway, if you guys come, that's cool. If you don't, it's all good. I won't be offended or anything. But anyhow, I think Ted, I think that you especially would appreciate the coming project I have, which is more of just a series of experiences in this labyrinth space that I was talking about. And there's these funky themed rooms. I think you would probably like to wear your wizard robe and just take your time going through. Well, you don't really get to take your time because they move you along, but just kind of experiencing it and taking in the different environments. I think you'd enjoy it. It's a little bit, you have these different areas, that all have different themes. But yeah, it's fun. Anyway, I don't know how much that is. Probably a lot less, but I'm not really sure. Anyway. Has anyone seen any new previews about Dune? As far as I know, there was that one that came out a few weeks ago, and then they moved the release date back from December to, I think, next October, if I'm not mistaken. Which I certainly don't blame them for. Yeah, it does. I can understand why.
I'm there because there's box office insecurity right now.
Right.
No,
And
no
they
one
have
wants
to,
spend all this
right.
money and then get nothing out of it.
right, and that's a big budget film. So you can bet that the studio is really wanting to get their return, and so hopefully that'll do it for 'em. Man, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's really, really, really good.
Which studio did that?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I just remember that Denis Villeneuve directed it, the guy who directed Blade Runner 2049 and The Arrival, both of which I really liked a lot. Man, if only he had been in charge of. It was good. It was Blade Runner 2049 or
Yeah.
The Arrival. I liked Blade Runner 20. What did you think of it, Ted? You saw it, didn't you?
Which one?
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah, I thought we did. I liked it.
You liked it a lot more than I did because you're into Blade Runner a lot more than I am.
True, I'm very into Blade Runner. It's one of my favorite films.
You know
Right.
a lot more of the lore and the history and the characters and everything,
Yeah.
entertainment.
Right, I gotcha. Yeah, I forgot that you're not as heavy into that. I don't know, for some reason that movie is just one of my. It's right up there with like Conan the Barbarian, you know, like, oh fuck. I mean, I think it's a better film artistically, but I love both of those films.
Oh,
Well, Conan's a totally different kind of film.
Speaking of Conan, I can't remember what the line was or what. I was watching some like a video of Star Citizen or something. Somebody quoted a line from Conan. I was so happy.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. I love it. That's fantastic. What is best in life? That's fantastic. You gotta love it. Oh my gosh. I'm noticing a bunch of stuff that I had missed. I'm like, oh shit. I should be yapping.
While we're yapping, Araceli's journal is short. Unexpected aid. The Raven Queen has sent some angels to pass on some information and guidance. They also watch over us while we take a much-needed rest. We are currently safe inside a dimensional seed, similar to my own astral seed. We have had the longest extended rest ever. 3 freaking months.
Ah, shit. Yes. Fuck. Oh, but I don't. Thank you. Ken, you can share yours if you like.
All right. Mine is labeled Panic at the Disco.
Nice.
Araceli huddled over a chaos sphere, carefully weaving a spell of impossible complexity. The rest of the room flashed and blinked an infinite number of colors as the elemental flares of each remaining sphere exploded in apparent random bursts of green, yellow, red, and blue. At the far end, Nikita kept an eye on the door for any sign that they were being pursued. Though anxious, because they were sitting still with no obvious exits, her eyes kept drifting to Araceli and her work, and often ended up fixed in fascination at the web of teensy glyphs written in light and shadow across the orbs and the bindings that anchored their almost stolen ship to this stronghold. It was all complete gibberish as far as Nikita could tell. Beautiful, beautiful gibberish.
Yeah.
She wanted nothing to do with this place, since finding out Orcus had left to foul up some other place with stink of undeath and infernal endless hunger. Somewhere deep in Nikita's mind, an interrogation continued fruitlessly. The captured soul of the gatekeeper of this red court, a corrupted mash of desires and madness more than a cohesive, rational being, was not likely to yield more info into the plans. It only vaguely hinted to, over and over. Minutes passed that felt like hours. And you're welcome, Barry. But finally, The last binding fell, and Araceli wiped away her glyphs dismissively and stood up to her full 5 feet and stretched. A few bones popped, and Nikita suddenly became alert again, returning from her bipart interrogation of possible information sources within her. The blade appeared hungry for action, and Nikita started gathering her gear to move out the way they had come in. As the others moved to the exit, a creeping sensation ran down her spine. The voice of the gatekeeper burbled a throaty gloat. Holocaust. Nikita yelled out to her family even before the spheres blinked out all at once. Something is here! Run! It's my post.
That is really well done. You guys really have, because I always told you that one of my little agendas was that you all become famous fantasy novelists, and you've all actually become quite expressive in your writing. And I think the next
I'm going to write a machinima for Star Citizen.
I do have a very, very small journal.
Yeah, go for it.
Great.
Written from Tamakawenga. Death is still really, really boring.
Nice. That's cool. Well done. Okay, so you all, as Ken was saying, you've used your milestone. Is that correct? Is that what you were saying, Ken?
Got the extended rest, so we don't have them anymore.
Right. So they're all gone. Okay. All right. Okay. So you have rested. And do you remember what had just happened?
Yeah, those angelic beings had watched over us while we rested.
They basically said something along the lines of they have been watching Orcus's palace.
Yes, that is correct. Just as a little refresher, I'll backtrack to that that interaction to make sure you're sharp on your information. So yes, they appear. The lead of those angels, his name is Ebentar, Lord of the White Fire and servant of the Raven Queen. And this is a group that is called the Order of White Fire. So when they had met you in their field of silver flames, and Ebentar, he was buried, that he touched to a raven's head visual, and a pulse of shadow rose up, and the door disappeared that was floating in midair to reveal a vast extra-dimensional space beyond, a courtyard of golden gray marble, fronted by tall archways and hanging gardens, all bathed in a silver light. And he beckoned you in, and he called it Talabarrel. And he said that Talabarrel is an extra-dimensional realm whose space opens to those blessed by the Raven Queen. And millennia ago, an angel gave her life to see a seed of the Shadowfell secreted here, preserved from any kind of infidel. And from that seed, Talabarrel was grown. So, of course, Araceli, this resonates with you because this is very, very, very much one to in your own way.
Yeah,
and you've been at it for a while now.
Towards the end of last session, Araceli, she only needs to meditate for 4 hours of rest. She put the other 4 hours towards studying this seed since it's so similar to her own.
Yes, indeed. And the force of these angels, the Order of White Fire, there are only a dozen now. Many more have been destroyed, have died in the service to the cause. But as long as the Raven Queen's power endures there, the sanctum is safe. So it does depend on that as a condition. And they were telling you that they have engaged in many different skirmishing and sabotage operations against the servant of the Demon Prince
disrupting plants. They've been at large in Everlost for recently anyway. But the activation of the Ghost Lord's wards and disruption within the Sphere Nexus drew them back to the Red Hold to investigate. And the Demon Prince has not dwelled within the Sanctum for long months. And his Castellan, by the name of Harthun, is apparently abroad in Everlost. The Lich.
So he's
Harthun,
transsexual then?
Yeah.
You said he's abroad.
Sure.
He's also a lich, so he's like trans.
That's right. He's
post-trans.
Right. He's over that shit. He's totally over it, because his privates, vanished to dust long ago, encased in a leathery. And he's coordinated the launch of 2 great chaos ships that even now are dropping downward to the Forge of 4 Worlds, but for what reason they are not aware. The Order of Whitefire doesn't know what they're up to. The Forge of 4 Worlds is an ancient island moat that hangs in the abyssal depths. It acts as a conduit for elemental and arcane energy, focusing and strengthening the raw chaos of the abyss to generate power beyond imagination. The last of the wards that you need to disable can be found in the Great Hall, and from there, the safest route back to Bloodstorm, and then on to Deathgate, is down the Pit of Fire and through the kitchens of the Red Hold. And they tell you that they will keep the servant of the fortress while you make your way. They wish you good luck, and they refer to you as Chosen of Death and Friend of Fate.
Okay. So they mentioned a couple things that Nikita doesn't know what they are. Bloodstorm and the Deathgate.
Right. So those lie down in the level below. And so you will have to pass.
Oh, that thing that we swam in.
Right. Well, you'll be...
Bloodstorm?
In other words, the last of these... Well, okay, here's the deal. Sorry. I'm being inaccurate. No.
Nikita's
the last
being
of the
obtuse
wards.
'cause she doesn't understand things.
That's okay. The last of the wards that you need to disable in order to free your ship can be found in the Great Hall, which is below. That's what I should have said.
It's below.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I'm just double checking on... Yeah. Okay, great. All right, fan-frickin-tastic. So... to get down below, then...
So they didn't say anything about the Deathgate or the Bloodstorm?
They said that that's beyond. You'll get to that once you free your ship.
Okay,
and
so we're to go
it will become...
throne room to the Bloodstorm and then the Deathgate.
Right.
Out. Then they're going to protect that escape path, right?
Yeah, right. They're going to basically cover for you so that you can get through. That's essentially what they're doing.
Okay.
And let's see, now to get down, you will have to go through the double doors that are to your right. Where you're at, sorry. I'm just trying to see where you're at exactly. I see where you guys, I think I see where you guys are. So no, actually the stairs are to your right. Oh, no, sorry, they're to your left. Jeez, this is actually confusing. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, you want to go down the stairs.
Yeah, you're looking at your map and trying to translate it to ours. I get it.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh, it totally messes with my head. Okay, grooviness.
I would rotate it, but it would ruin all the work I've done.
That would suck. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah. Okay. So, that's what we are at now. That's the current situation. How do you wish to proceed?
Well, Araceli wants to proceed by teleporting, but Shekinah will walk.
She will deign to walk. Right?
Indeed. Which is an appropriate way of saying it, considering she is the daughter
the Summer Queen, and an Archmage of
No. We were talking
ridiculous
about Shekinah who will walk.
Oh,
Araceli's going to teleport.
sorry. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Araceli
Well,
will
in that
teleport.
case, well, of course, Shekinah being Shekinah, well, being the Archangel and all, it's a pretty big deal that she's walking and not flying. So, yeah. All right. Okay, so as you proceed, Ken, feel free to reveal what they come before.
Okay, give me just a second.
Sure. It's so good to be playing again, man. It's been so damn fucking long. Da-da-da-da.
We go down the stairs.
We will go
Okay.
down.
50 points to Gryffindor. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so you get down there, and I'll just let Ken do his thing. I'm just kind of making a few notes here.
That's what we see as we go down the stairs. A giant
Okay.
flaming something.
Dumbledores.
Excellent.
Or Dumbledores.
Yay! No, I'm sorry. I need to.
Well, they are flaming, so they would be double doors.
Double doors. Double stick doors. And I'm just making some notes here. Wait. It's still rock and roll to me. So I'm just finishing up on some adjustments here. Let's see. I thought I already did this, but my bad. Oh, okay, almost done. A whole lot of money. Wait, it's still rock and roll in me. It's still rock and roll in me. Okay.
I am ready.
Great. Okay, I'm almost there. Let's see. Okay. Let me just check here. Okay, I'm good. Wait, there was one other thing I click. Wow, holy shit. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, gentlemen. Here we go. So, as you approach, an elemental energy crackles loudly ahead, but a horrible shrieking momentarily drowns out the sound. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. No. Hold on. I think I'm at the wrong place. Wait a second. Sorry. At the base of the stairs, a set of half-open bronze doors are wreathed in flame. There's a flickering white light
that comes from beyond. And accompanied it are shouting voices and frenzied shrieks. You can see within this chamber broad tables of blacks that are scattered across a cavernous great hall, and 10 enormous demonic beings. You think they might be mezzademons. They clamber along the rough walls of the chamber and cursing as they hang tapestries depicting foul demonic revelries beyond imagination that tempt you into moments of revulsion, unreasoning terror. 2 storm devils are shackled to opposite walls. Lighting is dancing along their blackened chains as they shriek in pain. And between them, a vast fire pit rages with white-hot flame. And there are tendrils of arcane power that form into a single rope of energy that disappears as it reaches toward the ceiling. A massive black throne rises against the far wall, and atop his high seat sits Orcus. Piles of gleaming treasure and bodies set at his feet. Now, what is your passive perception, gentlemen?
That's Orcus, and I'm going to kill him.
Araceli's is 26, but Shekinah's
That's the Leroy
is
Jenkins
42 for Shekinah.
Wow. Okay, Shekinah, well done.
Oh,
My
sorry.
passive-
Sorry.
my
30,
passive
30,
perception is
32 on the passive. Sorry.
Same here.
2 on passive. Okay. Alrighty. Does anybody have higher than a 32?
That would be a no. The
Macalenga would
perceptive
have.
one's dead.
Okay, if nobody
Unfortunately.
else. Okay, so in other words, never mind. Nothing more to tell you.
Nothing to see here.
And nothing to see here. And as soon as they see you, let's see. Oh wait, no, they're not. No, they're all engrossed in this spectacle of these mezzademons that are being tortured.
The mezzademons are being tortured?
Sorry,
My
rather,
passive perception's
the
actually
devils.
33.
the student.
Ooh,
Oh,
one
really?
higher. 33.
Okay. Do you have anything that takes it a little bit higher?
Nope.
Is there any reason he would suspect that there's something he's just not quite seen that
That's
would let him suggest to Shekinah, hey, can you give me a boost?
I would say no.
I mean,
Because of the
there's
fact
one thing. The one thing that
Yeah.
goes through Nikita's mind is they said he wasn't here, and there he is. I've been lied to. Everyone must die.
Right. There you are. So no, nothing to say. Now, but as a player, if you wish, you could boost the passive perception if you wanted to. I will allow that.
Well,
You don't have to
without
justify it.
without any reason to do so. You know, she's not in the habit of casting this spell just because. So, you know, if there was some fuzzy shadow in the corner or wavering outline like Bilbo Baggins from the cartoon, you know, if there's, you know, some indication of, hey, we just can't quite see this, she would do it. But without any reason, I don't think she would.
No, I totally get it, and I think that's absolutely reasonable to say so. So, that's all there. What do you guys want to do? Nobody's noticed you yet.
Well, Nikita has rolled an initiative of 37 and is in the process of going into the room to kill everyone. What are the rest of you doing?
And Araceli rolled a 44, calculating Shekinah's. 25.
Well, excellent. Okay, I can tell you right now that you are going to get surprise on them.
In other words, we're leaving here in 5 minutes.
You've just
Yeah,
had an
we'll
extended rest, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
My initiative is
fully
35.
powered up. She's fully powered up.
Wow. Oh, poor bastards. All right. Okay, so since you get surprise, oh my gosh, I'm even forgetting what that means. I think it means you get a round of attacks before you even get
one action, I believe.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. All right, so we'll just go in order. Who goes first?
Looks like Araceli.
Okay, Araceli, what are you going to do?
Bring up the right character sheet. What can Araceli see?
Okay.
I suppose if I click that, I can see what she can see.
What was your initiative, Araceli?
44.
Okay, so you're first. Talkmanar's after you. What's McKenna's?
25.
Yeah.
Box in map tools.
Oh, yeah. I did see that chat. Okay, got it.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, maybe if I just did this, that would be 20, right? That would be 25. There. Okay. I would expect what's the range on that? 10. Okay, 5, 9 takes it. So are these rectangles like tables, Barry?
They are onyx tables, yes. And just to reiterate, so you've got these, there's that vast fire pit in the middle that rages with white flame, tendrils of arcane power forming into a single rope of energy that disappears, reaching toward the ceiling.
Is that
2 storm devils.
rope of energy coming from the fire pit?
The web of energy, let's see here. It seems to be coming from, the fire pit. And these attack onyx that are scattered throughout this cavernous room.
Okay,
they're pretty big tables.
Passive Arcana of 41. Does she detect any magic from these tables?
Let's see here. 1 second, I'm just double checking. No, actually.
Okay. Then her free action will be to teleport to there.
Now, of course, throughout this room, we have various beings. We've got Orcus on his throne, of course. There's these two storm devils, and there are 10 mezzodemons throughout the room. And I'm assuming, Ken, that the little markers there, the little square markers, are the mezzodemons. Is that right?
That's
right.
No.
They are. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, good. All right, just making sure. Okay,
the
fantastic.
The larger ones are the
devils.
Storm devils.
Great, fantastic. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right, great. Okay. What? So, Araceli, you've teleported. Who's next? I'm sorry.
Talk Minar.
Cool. Talk. What do you want to do?
Sorry, trying to evaluate what I can do.
Sure.
No, I can't see. What are the things at the top and bottom?
These here,
The blue and white ones?
these are like some sort of storm devil or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're chained up. They're
How
not
about the one on the far
right
side?
against the wall. Oh, that's Orcus on his throne.
Here.
Okay, I'm going to spit a Dragon's Wrath at the group of 3 closest to the wall, just to the left of us. Yes. Unfortunately, I can only get 3 of them at a time, so 3 of them it will be.
Yeah. It's a ref save, right? It's a ref attack.
Yes, ref attack.
Sorry.
That will be a 36.
Fifth edition creeping into my verbiage. 36?
Excuse me, 46,
46.
49, and 25.
Do those
Okay.
hit?
Sorry. These are attacks
46
against
and
the
49.
and these are against the mesodemons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Sorry. Oh, I just realized that I did not take something into account. Sorry, I'm just making an adjustment here. 1 second. I just have to double check something. All right. Yeah, okay, I overlooked this. See. Hold on. What the hell?
Okay. Where are we at?
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Sorry. So, about hitting.
47, I think, was one of them, and 28 was another.
46
Okay,
and
okay.
49.
There you go.
46 and 49 will, and this
Versus
is
Wrath.
against Wrath. Okay. Okay. They both hit.
32 points of damage. Fire and lightning, ignoring any resistance to or immunities.
Excellent. Well, they are no more. I can say that right now. Bye them. Okay. Who comes after Takmana?
Kita does.
Excellent. Takmanar, I just rated and for any narration. Is there anything you want to add? You destroyed 2 of them.
No, just that a completely unexpected, and they have no idea why it happened or what, or we'll never have a chance to know. A big explosion of fire and lightning engulfed 3 of them, leaving one of them with singed eyebrows and 2 of them sitting at the table as nothing but charred bones.
I just love the fact that in spite of what they are, they're just burning up in horrid flame, and they didn't even know shit, and they're just destroyed forever. That's pretty fucking brutal. Okay, cool. That's fucking awesome. Who is next?
Nikita is, and she's trying to decide how far away a hand crossbow bolt can go. So give me a second.
Sure.
It is 20 feet at the most. Just half the distance she can move. So that's not going to help her any. So she will go with the maximum strategic method of bursting down the doors and running as fast as possible towards Orcus.
Awesome.
Now I cannot spend an action point to get more actions this round, right?
Well, let's see here. So I'm trying to remember. So this is you have surprise. When you're surprised, it's not a round, it's just an action. However, I would say that you could, unless someone sees an issue with that, if it's too much, that you could spend
I'm not
an
do
action
it,
point.
but I was just asking.
No, I think you should be. I don't know. I don't remember, but I think that we could certainly try letting you spend an action
Would I
point,
be able
take
to
another
do
action.
a stealth check as part of that movement?
Could
If
you
the door was partially open.
Could you do a what check?
Stealth check.
Yeah, I think so.
Since I'm not taking any attack actions.
Sure. Because,
Okay.
I mean, aren't your conditions that you just have to have some degree of concealment?
Yeah, and I take that with me everywhere I go.
Well, then I don't see why you couldn't.
I've got a little black rain cloud with me at all times.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing.
Okay. So be a stealth, which is 39.
39, huh? Okay.
I'll do better next time.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
So as far as narration of her action goes, as the massive explosion happens next to the tables created by Takmanar, she silently swishes through the air up next to the fire pit where people are not looking at the fire blast. Just swiftly and silently, she just flies upwards, not attracting any attention, trying to block their minds from seeing her presence.
I love to buy that. I mean, she's beyond preternatural in her stealth abilities. It's this sort of frequency vibration thing. Sorry, go on.
God's need a bell on her to keep track of her.
Excellent.
Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway, as far as description goes, her face just has a very, I can't believe
It's not better.
this is actually going to be this easy. She's like elated. She's like, everything I've been hinted at and thought said this was not the case. I'm about to get my dad back. He's going to die.
And she's just overjoyed because she's like, "Oh, finally, at last! After all this effort and all this striving." Yeah, excellent. Okay, cool. Is there anybody who is coming after her, or is there anything else you have to say?
She kind of is, and I'm going to put her at a height of. How high is the ceiling, by the way? I forgot to ask.
The ceiling? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the ceiling in this space is 50 feet high, so 10 squares.
Okay, then she is about 40 feet up.
Okay.
And what is hanging from the ceiling?
So these Let's see here. Nothing. I don't think anything's
Okay.
hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
No light
Yeah.
sources or anything up there.
As far as light goes, it's bright light in here because of the central fire.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
And I can't take free actions because I only can get one action, right?
Right. Right. I
Okay.
believe so. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so Shekinah,
Is it Shekinah?
yeah, she started her turn back here. She really can't make it into the room. She can go right there to where the door is on fire. So, getting to this point, just short of the door, how does she feel about the fire that is on the door? Does she have to be a couple of squares away from it, or is she
So
safe at that point?
you can tell that being near it is not. It's very uncomfortable, but it's not damaging. But you strongly suspect that touching the door is going to be very dangerous.
Okay, so she does have some fire resistance. So the square where I've got her right now, is that touching the door or is that adjacent to the door?
That would be adjacent to the door. Or you'd actually have to be literally telling me you're touching the door or be pushed into it.
Okay, so she's going to be adjacent to the door there.
Okay. Okay.
And that's about as far as she can get right now.
Okay. All right. No problem. All right. Is there anyone else who hasn't yet gone this surprise round?
Nobody here but us cabbages.
Okay, cool. All right then. So now we'll go with the proper beginning of the first combat round. So now we get into initiatives. Oh, let's see here. 1 second. That sounded like an interesting doorbell.
Well, that's just my text message.
Okay, let's see here. 1, 3. Have to ask permission. I want to go out fishing. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay. Trump player. Okay, so does anybody have an initiative that is 48 or higher?
No.
No.
Okay. What about 40 or higher?
Araceli
Okay.
does.
Okay, so 40, that would be the Storm Devils. Higher than everyone, the Mezzademons. And then at a 25 initiative, Orcus. So I'm
Below
just telling you.
Shekinah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Orcus is apparently not in a speedy state of mind right now. He must be gloating over the flames. Okay. So, knowing that, then, it sounds like the Mezzademons go first. Now, let's see here. So, Ken, let's do it in whatever way seems easiest for you. Let's number these things.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I
and
have numbers on them, so
okay, great. Then whatever you're calling 1, we'll start with 1. Now, is 1 on the
let me get those labels up for you so you can see them.
I've got to switch the
Great.
screen for a second, Kevin.
And by the way, Ken, this is
There. No. Now I'm back. Not juicy fruit. Her AC is 42. Okay. Yeah, Araceli's got a turn here. Okay. So she thanks those, what did you say, mesodemons, for stepping up like the good solid demon citizens that they are. And then she casts Acid Storm right amongst them. So we've got a range of 12 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she's got plenty of range to put it right there. Ground level. Yep, acid storm. So let me roll some rolls. So 46. And I'm just going to kind of go reading order. Yeah. So this guy was 46. Fort versus Fort. Okay, 46 on that guy. 52 on this guy. You said 46 was a hit? Okay. 47 on this guy. Whoo, doggies. 19, which makes that, what, a 50... 53 on this guy. And well, this one's a bad roll. Let's see, that would be a 40 on this guy. Okay, but we do, oops, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have a cloud about like that. I don't know if Ken can see it, but anyway, we got a cloud like that. Let me see if this gives me anything to do that I can play with. Yeah, a little bit bigger, Ken. It's a burst 4. There you go. Okay, so the ones that were hit take 32 points of acid damage. And the one that wasn't hit is going to take 25 acid damage at the start of his next turn. Okay. Oh, we never had our roll-off. We never had our roll-off for the journal entries. They got 12. Oh, I got a 12. Four. Okay. Okay. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. No. Okay, so they can't see her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? She's gonna make appear a couple of blocks under. One block is under Nikita's feet. The other one is adjacent to that one, just to the south, and then she will teleport upon it. So now she is adjacent to Nikita. Right under your feet and Araceli's feet. I thought we were at +8. I thought you. Yeah. So the block should be at +7, should they not? Now, Araceli's roll of a 40 against one of those Mesodemons, was that a hit? For it. Okay, so that guy, he's not dead yet, but he will probably will be. No, he was technically missed, but he's in the cloud, so he'll take 25 on the start of his turn. So he's not dead yet, but he might as well be. Bless you, Barry. You got the COVID cough? Okay, so description time. Okay, so description-wise, Araceli sees this horde of... You contaged me over the internet. Excuse me. Anyway, Araceli sees this horde of demons rushing in towards her, and she's just starting to laugh as they get closer and closer. And they make it as, she can see by the speed that they're running, they're just never going to make it before she can complete her spell. And so she casts this acid cloud right in their path. Boom! And it just envelops them, and one of them begins to stumble out of the foremost edge. And she thinks to herself, well, that one just might make it, while deep inside she knows it never will. But, just to be on the safe side, she creates a couple of blocks of stone up near the ceiling where Nikita's at, and teleports up by Nikita's side. I believe it's talk. Oh. Yeah. I have not. Sorry, you broke up? Is he only breaking up for me? $35. So it hit our fort with a fart. I made my saving throw so I don't fall, correct? He's pushing me off an edge, so I fall prone at the edge. Right. Was it 81 or 89 points, did you say? Mm-hmm. Oh, let me know. What's the range on a crossbow? I believe it's a normal crossbow, if I'm not mistaken. So 15 is a normal roll, up to 30 is a -2 then, correct? Okay. Perfect. Either Shekinah or Orcus were both at a 25. Shekinah's bonus is 17. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have any tremor sense, any blind sight, anything other than normal vision he doesn't have access to. Can't do that. Shekinah's in Europe. Okay. Okay, so what has she got? Okay, let me click her. She can see pretty much everything. If she shoots that guy, that just does not make sense. Okay. So there's a measuring tape next to what? AI button. Where's the AI button? Where's the AI button? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So how do I use it? Just click and hold. Oh, I see. Cool. Okay, cool. So I click on Araceli and move to him. 7. Is that 70 feet then? Which would be 14 squares. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so she is going to shoot. She takes out her crossbow, unless she already had it in her hand as a free action. It will poof there. Oh, I guess I need to move back to that. She's going to shoot at him after she spins up a transit bolt, and looks like that is a 49 versus armor class. This guy down at the south butt, right next to Takmanar. No, it's against armor class. Yeah, 49. Okay, it does 2 die 8. Plus 12, 25 damage. And she teleports adjacent to him. And then how about end of next round? This round's this round's like done in 2 seconds. Basically. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, how about like we were supposed to do today? Works for me. Does it work? Can we, Saturday the 7th at what time? Okay, before you run off, Shekinah. Wow, that's a bad noise. Shekinah, description-wise, beans this demon for 25 points of damage. It was a transit bolt that teleported her across the room adjacent to him. She takes a step back with a shift backwards, and I guess that's really all. Do we want to just call that other demon in Araceli's acid cloud dead because it's going to take 25 acid points and then we don't have to remember it for a month? Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the Mesodemons. He went from 0 damage to 25 damage. Okay. Well, I'm going to jump on to Star Citizen then. Okay, and come check out that VR thing, Barry, when you can. Okay. Let me know ahead of time, because I usually keep the VR at home. But I can bring it into the lab if I know you're coming that day. And later, usually net leaves around 4-ish. And what I have to show is something that is better when she's gone. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Bye.